Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is June 10th, 2025. It is a beautiful Tuesday morning here in Meridian, Idaho. I am at home working. I interviewed Chase Erkins, which is a really good friend of mine. Been friends for 20 years now. We just talked about it. So I got to interview him and what he does in commercial real estate and how that all works. It was really a great interview. And now I took that interview, we did it as a live. So I went to my YouTube channel, got the live video. I'm putting it in Veed to create AI goes through and pulls out highlights, and then those are what I'm going to post into Metricool, which will be fun. So this is how I am um, documenting everything and pushing it out. So wanted to do a little update for you. I hope your day is going great. I know mine is. I've got another meeting at 2 o'clock, and besides that, I am figuring out what I want to be doing. I've been looking into this story brand. Does anybody have any information or knowledge on story brand? Uh, Personal testimonies, anything like that? I would love to hear your thoughts. Um, they've got a certification program. And so I'm looking into getting Story Brand certified, and it looks like they have a AI system that I could use as part of my deliverable, and I can use all their content. Gives you coaching. There's a community, training boards, 2 days on site. That's tomorrow. I wonder if I could even make that work. I bet I could. Let's look up what is near and we want to go tomorrow. Today through, let's say we leave the 13th. Or it's a 28-hour drive. Mm. That one could work. Fly all night, then go to training. Hmm. Anyways, so it starts with a 2 day training session. I want to go to the in person one. Um, I think there is a huge difference between in person and virtual. Yeah. So I'm thinking of getting certified in this story brand and becoming a partner with them It looks like it's similar to a franchise model, which is, I'm used to that with my parents and Sandler and the work we do there, but this would be on the marketing side. So, um, I think it'd be pretty cool. I'm excited about the opportunity. Mm-hmm. So yeah, so we've got, this is my coaching call with Jim. So what I'm doing is I recorded it through Restream. Now I'm using AI to pull out the highlights. And then I'm going to send them to Jim and see if he wants us to use them for marketing purposes. So we'll see how that goes. Doing that. This is my interview with Chase. I'm recording today's journal entry. I need to take yesterday's, put it in Veed, upload that to YouTube, put it in this AI clip generator, and then post those to Metricool. So that's what I'm doing now. That is my update. I am. I may go through some of my Sandler training as well. Let's see how far we're through. So I'm right now doing a course on no pressure prospecting by Sandler Training. It's been really good on just how do I get out there and how do I get out there without putting pressure on the homeowner, the person I'm talking to. Sorry, I got distracted by, looks like the neighbors may be having their roof done. I know those neighbors are having their roof done, which is pretty cool. Anyways, I'm going to be working on all this. I hope you guys have a great day. If I can do anything to support you, please let me know. We are all in this together, and that is the fun part about life. All right, so earlier today I was talking about this certification program for Story Brand, um, which I'm really excited about. The more I've dug into it, and turns out, like we found out earlier, their first session is, or their next live session is tomorrow. So I've found flights that work. Now I'm working on meeting with the sales guy early so that we can ask questions and learn more about it. So I am going to do all this, do all this, join.
Recording in progress.
Jordan.
How's it going, man?
Pretty good. How are you doing today?
Not too bad.
Excellent.
Where you at in the world?
I am in Meridian, Idaho. So it
What
is.
Idaho is that?
It's right outside of Boise, Idaho. Yeah. Yep.
Popular spot these days. Boys just get blown up, right?
Oh, it is. Where are you out of?
I am in Hartford, Connecticut.
Nice.
Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. So I lived out west for a little bit after college. I was kind of still far from you, but I was outside of Billings, Montana, where I was.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Billings.
familiar with that space. Have you always been in Idaho, or? I work for Story Brand on the sales team, so one of the main
Yeah.
points of contact for people coming in, looking at this program. So yeah, I'd love to ask some questions, kind of see where you're coming in at, what you kind of have going on, really what you kind of want in the community to plug into, and would love to kind of talk more about all that, details of the program, and if it makes sense, we can talk about what next steps could look like. So
Okay.
good with you.
That
We can
sounds
jump right in.
fantastic. So I have been, I'll start with kind of my journey,
Yeah.
my story through time. Uh, when I was growing up, my parents owned a remodeling company. Ended up buying a plumbing company and an electrical company, and so they've been always been entrepreneurs. When I was 13 years old, they bought a Sandler sales training franchise, and
Nice.
so first time I went through sales training, I was 13 years old. After that, it changed my life.
I believe it. Yeah.
After that, went to college. After college, I spent 10 years doing sales, coaching, training for Sandler before becoming an entrepreneur, going out on my own, um, trying a bunch of stuff that didn't work. I've always been able to sell stuff, but where I lack is production and how do I deliver it and make sure that clients getting what they want. And so I kept having failure after failure, but I kept learning, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Crazy. Yeah, Sandler sales right out right in high school. Just getting right into
Right into the thick of it.
That's awesome, man. That's awesome. So, what does that look like for you now? Like you mentioned,
Yep.
now kind of building this out.
So
Who do you work with, and how does that break down?
the last 2 years, I've had a W-2 job and did a little marketing on the side, stuff on the side. But for the most part, it's been my W-2 income. I've made the decision to go all in on myself as an entrepreneur. And in doing that, I'm looking for a community, systems, processes that I can build into my lifestyle so I don't get stuck in a rut. So that's kind of what I'm looking for.
Sounds great. So, how did you kind of hear about Story Brand? Like, what kind of makes Story Brand stick out to you as
Great question. So I was coaching with my dad on Monday. So he still does Sandler training and all that. And he's still my dad. So,
yeah.
So coaching with him, he was like, Justin, you need a process. You need a system. You need something besides just, hey, look at me wing it, which I totally agree with. And so he was like, you really should look into StoryBrand. A number of my clients have used it. They really like it. And that StoryBrand is a good model. Looks like they have a certification program. And so then I was like, well, let's jump on a call. So that's
their sales process and see if they're using Sandler,
right.
right?
Oh, totally. I've really enjoyed your process so far.
That's good. Yeah, we try to do a good job with booking process and everything. Yeah, it's funny you mentioned Sandler because we use a call recorder, we use Avoma, and it scores your calls off of how well you follow the process. We haven't really gone through Sandler specifically, not to get into the weeds. Like when like our boss, because if we use bands, it's horrible. I don't like bands, and it doesn't work for like what we sell because it's kind of B2C.
Right.
And so Sandler, we had like a huge call, and they were like, "Hey, let's all switch to Sandler." And we're like, "Oh yeah, this looks way better. We're scoring way higher. We can still work on things." But
Right.
it's funny. So yeah, we finally just started kind of thinking about that. That's cool. That's funny that you guys.
That's amazing.
Your dad still does that. So looking at story brand though, like I'd imagine, or correct me if I'm wrong, like the work that you want to do with people is going to be focused on kind of strategy, messaging, marketing, or is that what? Like,
Yeah.
that's why you mentioned story brand. Like that's the work that you do or want to do.
Exactly. I've been in marketing my whole life, got a
Yeah.
degree in marketing. I love the marketing aspect. One thing I really liked about when I was doing research on StoryBrand is on StoryBrand, it's got the customer is the hero, right?
Yeah.
And I really resonate with that. Like, it's not about me, it's about you. And how do you fit in this equation?
Exactly. Yeah. It's the reason I love it so much because yeah, for that piece, a big part of it, and just there's nothing new under the sun, right?
Right.
The, Donald Miller, the guy, obviously the guy started this whole thing. My boss essentially, um, you know, he just basically took the idea of story and just made it something really applicable, kind of in marketing, and it's proven to be useful. So it's awesome that you saw the value in that. Now, the who do you want to work with? Like, who are you working with? What types of businesses? Like, how do you want to work with this? Like, is this going to be fractional? Is this going to be project based? Sorry,
Um, in my head, it's fractional based. My goal is to get 5 clients at this point in time. So I am open to change. But at
Sure.
this point in time, my goal is to get 5 clients paying $2,000 a month each. And for each of those clients, I could spend up to 8 hours a week helping them with sales, marketing, processes, anything they needed. And so my business, I run a blog, and then I'm recording what we do to get them those results, and I put it out on the blog. And so we're helping each other grow our social media presence and our followings just through co-branding on top of everything else.
Gotcha. Nice. Is there like a specific niche you want to work with, or
Specific niche is home service businesses. I really like the home service model, and I think with the changes the world is going through, there's a lot of room for growth in that industry.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, that's a great one. And that's one that will not be impacted by technology advancement.
Right.
Home service is always going to be needed, at least for another 100 years, right?
Right.
Start doing those jobs. So yeah, that's great. It's a great niche to kind of break into. So it sounds like for you, you're wanting to kind of build this out, something in that space. I love that model of kind of fractional based work, having like, hey, I'll do this for you every month, I'll do this much, many hours a week. Love it. Kind of giving you like a full time, workload.
Mm-hmm.
For you to kind of get to that point to build this up, you mentioned, not wanting to reinvent the wheel, kind of having a process.
Right.
Which StoryBrand could provide that. As you're thinking through building this out, is there anything else that kind of sticks out to you as a challenge to overcome, like a roadblock for you to build this the way that you want to?
Not really. Like,
Mainly just
it's because I've already gone all in on myself, and I already have this vision of where I'm trying to go. And so it's like I'm on this journey, and I just found you guys, and you're like on this journey right here. And I'm like, yeah, I could do this and be on this path together. So
I love it.
that's
so good.
that's kind of what drew me to this call in the first place is just that I feel like I'm already on this path, and this would only make me better.
Sure. Yeah, I agree. I mean, your extensive experience in sales, with Sandler and everything, there's so much value you're going to bring on that side too, right? Obviously. But of course, being able to also have kind of the messaging and the marketing side, this would just bolster that credibility, sure, confidence, sure, but also just like, yeah, just having a process and a system
Right.
just to kind of plug and play and use. And yeah, I mean, I kind of walk through a little bit of what it looks like
Sure.
logistically, kind of talk through some of the things you'd be able to, get from this specifically. This kicks off with 2 days of training. So
Yep.
2 days live training, either virtual or in person. The next training is actually a virtual training, June 24th and 25th. 2 full days. They're like 9 to 5 Central Time, and it's really spent going through the story brand methodology, the framework, right? Really getting an in-depth understanding of how this works, why it works. You'll do some work on your own messaging, running it through story brand, the process, so you can that way you know that like, hey, I am positioning myself well as an expert who knows how you can walk the walk, right?
Right.
Using story brand. A lot of the work will be going through. Okay, now that we understand this, have done it for ourselves, let's begin to practice on other brands. So we'll give you brands to go and work with other people, with yourself, however you want to set it up, and kind of map out the messaging process, the marketing content that you would create from there, right? Being able to come back and say, okay, here's what you gave me, here's what I got, let's get feedback. Like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, that's interesting, you're close there with the one-liner, maybe tweak, think about it this way, that kind of stuff. Give you practical coaching and advice to help you really hone in your skills. And really to round it out the entire 2 days, we're going to think through specifically how you're going to put this and structure this into your offering, right? So if you're going to be
Mm-hmm.
doing a $2,000 a month retainer for each client, right? Maybe one of the initial phases is like an upfront half day or full day story brand workshop that you do with them. That's going to cost $5,000. I don't know.
Right.
There's some ways to think about it. Like, hey, before we do this work, we need to really get the messaging dialed in. We'll give you that structure of how to do that. So that way you're leaving
That's
with like a
awesome.
very clear offer right away. Like, all right, I'm gonna go sell this right now. Perfect. Let's get you
Right.
going. So after those 2 days, you're certified, all the resources, tools you have, and it goes into the community, the coaching. So 12 weeks of weekly coaching calls in a small group of like 5 to 8 people, typically,
Okay.
led by a current story brand expert, so a place for accountability, support. From there, it's bi-weekly calls for the remainder of the year. Super valuable to have access to the community and the coaches there. And then a big piece of this, which you of course alluded to in what you wrote, is the community. So close to 1,000 people within the marketing, business coaching, sales, all that space, kind of all over the world, that are kept within the circle, which is like the main community platform, which often leads to referrals and partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
So what that could look like is, hey, I know Justin, he has a really strong sales background. You guys need messaging help, but you also need sales. Let me connect you with him. He'd be a better fit in your home service company. And that happens often. Like, we had people
Cool.
come to our February training for Story Brand. They worked on their offer, really honed it in. The next month, two of them just two that I know, each sold $25,000 package to a client, just from
Oh
like
wow.
putting that together from what they did. So it really is practical. It's not just like
Yeah.
esoteric, like, hey, story brand, use story and marketing. It's like, no, here's the process. Now go sell it. Let's get you up and running. We want to help you in that way. So a lot of opportunity there. And then you're listed on the website as one of our experts. So we get about 10,000 unique visitors to our directory a month. So if someone's looking for help in your niche that you put in, your location, what have you, you're going to pop up there as well.
Okay.
So
Cool.
it's training, coaching, community, kind of all in one. That's kind of 30,000 foot view. Does that sound like
Yeah.
what you were hoping this would be? Huh?
Yeah. No, totally. Is there like a Facebook group or something like that all the members connect in?
So that's on the circle. We use a circle, kind of like Slack.
Okay.
So it's our own community thing that we have, where everybody's there. There's like announcements. There's like, hey, here's job
Okay.
So we
Cool.
have that on top of like weekly events outside of your regular coaching calls. There's like how to market your business. There's how to lead a, you know, how to set up your products and offerings, right? So there's tons of ways to hop in and get some extra help there.
Awesome. No, this is, I would say it is exactly what I figured
Cool.
when I signed up. And I did, looking at the website, it looked like you had an in person onboarding maybe happening tomorrow.
That's true. Yep, in Nashville. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nashville.
Is there, how, because transparency, I'm a big fan
Yeah.
of it. Like I looked at flights, I could probably make it out there. Is it even possible for me to go to the one tomorrow? Or is it recommended to wait and have more time leading up to the 2 day event?
That's a great question. That one is tough to get in. They're more like stern with us in terms of like getting people in
Mm.
last second to that. Um, because you saw the price of the program on the website. Did you see that there listed out?
$1,000 a month?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And that's the price for the in person too. Um, let me. I'll shoot out a message just for the heck of it, just to see like if there's somebody that wanted to show up tomorrow. Um,
And
if they could do it.
I know it's super last minute, so I
Yeah,
totally get
I'd,
it.
I'd say it's probably a low chance, and then unfortunately, the next in person wouldn't be until October, the end of October. So we
I
have two virtuals, and then in October will be the next in person. Um, but let me see. Let me just post this in there.
I figured it'd be in July, and I was like, oh, I could wait till July. That's
Yeah,
not
I know.
that
As of
far.
right now, we don't have another in person on the radar, which is a bummer. All right, I just posted it in the chat just to see, but yeah, I
Okay.
mean, we'll see what they say. But yeah, so that one is going to be, say, let's say hypothetically that were to happen, right? It's going to be like 9 to 5 Central Time at our office there in the Nations is where it's like West Nashville, kind of where it
Okay.
is there, so not too bad. 2 full days training there, and then that from there is when kind of those, like I said, those 12 weeks of weekly coaching calls kick in. That's when that would
Okay.
happen. And then the other option from there would be the virtual training June
Right.
24th and 25th. Now, one thing just to throw out there, just as like a, not to make it, but it would be nice to be in person, sure.
Right.
The virtual is June. We do have an in-person conference every October. So
Okay.
October 28th to the 30th. So like if still the desire to be with people in person and meet the community is valuable to you, honestly, there'd be even more community members there. Um, you know,
Right.
virtual could be not a horrible option, and then being able to be with everybody in person if I get a solid no back from everybody potentially tomorrow. Just something to put on your radar there.
Right. I
You looked
love
at some
it.
flights and they weren't that crazy.
What's that?
You looked at some flights and they weren't that crazy.
They're like $800
Okay.
round trip, which I mean, at, at the end of the day, what's time worth?
Yeah.
So
For sure.
I would, when I was thinking it was between tomorrow and July, I was like, meh, whatever.
Just wait. Yeah.
But no, if there's a way to make it work, I will make it work, and I will
Yeah.
document the hell out of it.
I love it. I love it. Well, I'll sure people are. I don't know. Probably prepping for their event tomorrow, but
Yeah,
um,
and
we'll see. We'll see what they say.
yeah, yeah. No, I've got a call in 15 minutes, so
Yep.
Nah, one way or another, I want to be a part of your club.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
just so you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it sounds good. So I'll see what they say for that. Um, would the I mean, this kind of gave me clarity for me. Like, if you can't get in for tomorrow, would you probably just then wait for October, or you think you'd attend the virtual?
Um, I'd probably do the virtual
Yeah.
because I want the training as well as the networking. Who knows? Maybe, uh, yeah. And I know. So on the 25th, I've got all day with the client already. So I know I can't do this
Gotcha.
next virtual.
Okay. So you
So
can make Okay. Yeah. Yep. And the next virtual wouldn't be till September. So it's basically tomorrow or the fall.
damn it.
It's Nashville or bust.
It sure makes my life exciting though.
Yep, yep, that is true. That is true. Yeah, so that sounds good. Well, either way, I'll send you kind of a good recap of the program, all the information you need, just to kind of have a good overview of stuff. And then I'll probably shoot you a text if the number you gave me is your cell phone number. I'll just shoot you
Yep.
a text once I find out what they say, and you can communicate quicker. Um, and we'll go from there.
Perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Jordan. Appreciate it.
Yes, of course, man. Of course. We'll stay in touch. I'll text you soon with what they're saying.
Okay.
All right. See ya.
Bye. Goodbye. That was exciting, right? All right. Good afternoon, everybody. As you saw a little earlier, we are going to Nashville. So I got officially signed up. I've got a flight out tonight. So my flight leaves at 11:40 p.m. I'll get to Nashville at 7:30 in the morning, and then I will take an Uber directly over to the conference. So it's all happened very, very fast. I first heard out about Brand's story 2 days ago in my coaching session with my dad. And I've been researching them, looking at what all they provide and how they provide it. And I think it'll be a great partner to work with who's already been making systems, helping people build businesses like I'm trying to build. So it's going to be a lot of fun. And what we're building, just so everybody knows, is a media company that partners. I partner with 5 different companies, and I create content on those companies' behalf. And we create behind the scenes content about how they're building their business, about how they're growing, and that behind the scenes content becomes marketing content for them. And so we get to show people what it's like to work with these companies while doing what we already do. So Sandler Training is one of those companies that I work with, and they are amazing. So they do sales training, leadership training, coaching, and they really help small businesses understand how to help people buy. So I would highly recommend Sandler to anyone if you're having any struggles when it comes to the sales department. Because at the end of the day, sales is business. So Sandler Training is a great business to utilize. Excuse me. Anyways, I'm getting ready to go. Ready to go on this trip. I'll be taking you guys with me, and then putting together a bunch of content from it, which will be great. So I'm going to bring my owner's manual so I can show people this is my business as of right now. This is what it looks like and how it works. And get feedback on that and crafting my core offer and all kinds of stuff. So anyways, that's a quick update for you. We'll talk to y'all soon.
So I just stay busy, that's all. But I'm
Yeah.
happy and free.
Oh, and that's what really counts, right?
Yes, sir.
Being happy and free.
Yes, sir.
I think we don't have enough of that in our world today.
Absolutely. I agree with you.
But that's the world we live in.
Mm-hmm.
C'est la vie.
Right.
Not a lot we can do about it.
Not right now, no. Are you ready for your conference?
Yep, I am. So I made the decision to go to this conference about 8 hours ago.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So I just found out about the company on Monday,
Yeah.
and it just seems like a good fit, and so it's either go now or wait till the end of October, and the end of October seems like so far away.
Oh, yeah. Especially with anticipation.
Right.
Mm-hmm. I agree with you.
So it was like, well, this is an investment in my future. I'd rather make the investment sooner rather than later.
Absolutely. There's
So.
a lot of me that wait later in life to do all my stuff, and I don't regret it because my life has been a great path. But I wish I would have done it.
Right.
I'll put a little bit
Yeah.
more time behind it.
It's crazy how much we learn as we age.
Yeah.
And how much faster time goes the
Yes.
older you get. I swear it's like in hyperdrive these days.
Well,
Do, do you have any kids?
I do. We have 5 kids and
Wow.
our 4th grandchild.
Wow.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks, man.
You don't look old enough to be a granddad.
I always appreciate that statement right there. I'm 47 years old, my brother.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good for you.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. But there's this guy. It's called Neo Thinking. Neo Thinking. And it's thinking kind of like within a day. What did you do to change someone's life or your own life? What did you do
Right.
today? And you remember that graph paper you used to have, like in algebra, we had to make those linear graphs.
Yep.
Took graph paper and he said, I want you to do 72 years and put all the days in there, and I want you to mark off every day that you've already been alive. 72 years is the average age of life.
Right. Okay.
And you see how much time either has been wasted, not enough time to do the things you wanted to do, or with your family. And it kind of puts things in perspective, man. You start marking off those things, you're like, man, I have, because I'm 47, so my chart's a little over halfway now. You know?
Right.
Okay, what am I going to do with that next 30 years, right?
Right.
30 plus, but 30 years, right? So,
It's
yeah.
crazy to think about.
Yeah, but it's crazier when you see it on paper. You know?
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
Man, it sure did get windy today.
Oh, that wind came in like crazy. And now it's raining, of course, a little bit here and there. You know how the high difference
Right.
goes, but that wind, when it came up, I was with the customer in the car. We just watched it come in. I was like, dude, run inside your house, bro.
Run.
You know, because it was 50
Dropping.
mile plus winds for a second. But it was more or less, I just wanted him to get out of the dirt and the sand because that would get in your eyes and bug him, you know.
Right.
Did your airplane didn't get delayed at all, right?
It did.
Oh.
So it's I don't know if it's the windstorm or what, but the new departure time is 12:15 a.m.
Good God.
So we got plenty of time.
100% we got plenty of time. 100% we have plenty of time, my friend. I'm willing to bet when we go up there, I'll be picking someone up too, so it's going to work out. Because I was going to Meridian and drop someone off. You pinged in. Going to the airport. It's about the last couple flights coming in usually.
Yeah.
See what happens.
How long have you been doing Uber?
Off and on for 6 years.
Nice.
It's a little over 8,200 rides.
Nice. Good for you.
It's wild to me, you know.
Do you like it?
I not only like it, but I love it. I have built relationships. I have 2 business partners from Uber. I gotta do a lot of really cool things, and I have funny stories for days. I have funny drunk stories for days. We've turned off the Uber and we've driven to Jackpot a couple times. Oh, those were some fun nights.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but I'm one of those ones, man. Like I just told you before, the Neil thinking. You want to go Jackpot? Absolutely, I do. You didn't even think about it. I'm like, that is a break in what I'm doing, right?
Yeah.
Get paid. You're paying me to go to Jackpot? Okay.
Right.
So yeah.
Hell yeah. That would be so fun.
It is. I'm gonna have to stop and get gas. Not with you, but I mean after.
But pretty soon here.
I just realized that I'm under a half. I like being under half because when I get sent to like Star
Yeah.
or the backside of Caldwell, I don't like that. I want to make sure I have enough gas.
Yeah. I feel
I
you
just
there.
realized that. I just seen down. I'm like, oh shit, I should stop my Uber or something.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. So how's drop shipping going?
So what I've learned is that if you want to be the trendsetter, you've got to have all your medias open. So, say for instance, there's this curling iron. You push the button and the iron curled for you, right? So I bought a pallet and a half of that, sold to Amazon. I bought the next pallet. They gave me less money. So you have to be on the trend, on spot, and you got to see if they need it or not, right? Now, on the flip side of that, tools. Tools are always bought. You'll never lose money on tools. So what I do is I go to Home Depot
Yeah.
and I wait for clearance and I buy every single thing off the clearance shelf.
Oh wow.
I have a credit card, a good credit card, and I'll spend $25,000, $30,000. First of all, it's going to give me my points.
Yeah.
Second of all, I'm going to get my rebate at the end of the year. But also, 25 is going to make me 40 or 50. You know?
Right. Right.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Good for
I
you.
learned that from a guy that was doing Uber with. He's like, watch this shit. I'm like, bullshit. And he showed me all this stuff because I hate when people lie to me, you know? And
Right.
he's like, no, just look. And he showed me. And he goes to like TJ Maxx and like, I can't remember that other cheaper store. And he'll buy like Nike t-shirts. He'll buy every single one of them off the shelf. He'll sell them that day. You know?
Really?
Yep, ship it right out to Amazon.
Wow.
But so either you could be a trendsetter and watch all the trends that happen, right? The new,
Yeah.
the new and
Yeah.
improved, this and this. Or you can do things that people buy. People buy Under Armour, they buy Nike, they buy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
They buy sports equipment. But the biggest thing is they buy is tools. Everybody needs tools.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm learning. I'm telling you, I'm not an expert yet. But I will be, I promise.
Good for you,
Because
dude.
you want to have multiple sources of income, right?
Yeah.
In case one of those legs break off. Like right now, my rod can go right through my engine.
Yeah.
And I'm out of a vehicle, right?
And out of a job.
Right. Until I either buy a car, rent a car, whatever the case may be.
Right, right. That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
And you've got 5 kids. What's your kids' age range?
So my oldest one is going to be turning 30 in September. We had him when we were 16.
Wow.
And my youngest is 17. She's going to be a senior in high school next year.
Wow, that's awesome,
And the
dude.
new grandbaby will be here in August. End of August, beginning of September, so right in that range.
Yeah.
So,
So you're almost empty nesters.
yeah. Almost.
How's that going?
So the good thing is that our meals have gotten smaller.
Yeah.
A little bit of high-end meals sometimes, like a lobster and steak is more often than cheap taco, right?
Right. Right.
Going out to restaurants, being able to do what we want, because the teenager we have, she's always gone. She always eats her own food, so
Right. It's like she's not there.
yeah. It's like a roommate that doesn't fucking pay rent.
Right. Kids.
Yeah.
Kids.
But she's a good kid. She's our straight A student. She already knows what she wants to do when she gets out of high school, and so we're good.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's really cool. Well, we made it through security. Get put back together here. And then we'll get off to our plane. Very exciting. So we are going to Atlanta. "12:16 a.m. And I'll be coming back from Atlanta Friday morning. So it will be a very quick trip. How to tie a shoe. Loop-de-loop. I'll show you how to tie a shoe. Real quick while we got a minute. First you gotta put your shoe on. And pull it tight. Cross over. Create a loop here. And a loop there. And then loop the loops. And go through. Ta-da! And tie the shoe. Go team, go. Delayed B22. All right, we'll check in later.